Welcome everybody to the C47 podcast, episode 2.
Yay.
This has nothing to do with film reviews.
Today's special guest, Mr. Georges Abou Ghazaly.
Hello guys.
Today we're going to watch this film which is called The Fault, made in 2018, correct?
2018.
Yes. Alright, and here's to our lovely hosts of the podcast. Alright, my name is Hrag. I am a cinema student in the Lebanese University, and I'm gonna come out as a... Came out so wrong.
I'm gonna come out gay!
Yeah.
Come out of the closet.
Anyway, I'm going to graduate as a film director and eventually become a screenwriter at the same time. To my right, my wonderful friend,
Anthony Ghazel.
who is a sound engineer both for studio and on set. And to his right is Mr. Geddy, who is very confused with his life at this moment.
He's very confused.
Yes.
He's gonna do like Hrag and come out soon.
To our farthest left, which is the lovely owner of this fine establishment which we are in, which is Triptych Studios in
Zouk Musbih.
Okay, whatever, it's in one of them. Is our lovely friend Charbel, who is a music producer and in-studio sound engineer. So, George, would you like to tell us anything about your film?
It's a film made by me. I had help from many people. You have Anthony here. He was the sound guy, but you call him Anthony, not the sound guy, because. And hope you will like it and we can review it together.
Alright then.
And mind you, this film was shot by Georges
Yeah.
and
Script.
colored by him.
Oh, okay, so you were...
Colored by me, edited by me, script by me.
Most of this
Okay,
film
nice.
was done in Foley.
Yeah, Foley, thanks to Anthony Ghazal.
The color is really magnificent.
Can you color my movie, please? Can you color my movie, please?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is like perfect for what I want.
الو ايه صرنا واصلين مو فيك تعمل فيي هيك بس بتعرف انه انا بحب اشتغل على الارض هيك تعودت بابا ما حق ارجع اذا حدلت تعمل فيي هيك ما بقى حتشوفني لوين؟
Oscar.
Hey, it's me.
Oscar.
Oh, you have your head shaved.
Yeah.
Friend named
This
Oscar.
was done in April. I already had my head shaved.
That's fresh.
See the white lens here? It was a mistake, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big mistake.
Looks fine though.
Funny story behind this
That
shot.
looks fake.
But really funny story behind that shot.
What was it?
There was a plane roaming the area for
48 hours.
non-stop
Why?
surveillance.
كله تمام نطلع احد السيارة
The nice thing about it, it does feel Japanese.
Exactly.
Hey, look at this.
Nice. I like this shot.
Funny story. I actually had 3 snails.
Geddy killed that snail by accident.
Fucking stepped on
Another
the
one.
snail.
My brothers.
You
Yeah.
killed 2 snails?
He killed 2 snails.
Yeah, you could have f***ed up the scene if that one snail died.
That's the whole movie, dude.
Beta, you know where to find him.
George would have waited an extra season.
I told him he would be the snail. There's no snail.
What do you guys think of the sound design for now?
Really nice so far. I love that transition.
Now here I would like to thank Varg Vikernes, the Varg
Yeah.
Vikernes, for allowing me to use this track.
Oh, you spoke to the guy?
Yeah, I
Oh,
actually
same here.
spoke to Varg Vikernes and he replied within 2 hours.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The Varg Vikernes, we love
Was
you.
that inspired by Tarkovsky?
Yeah.
Yes.
From Stockholm.
Thank you, Varg. Like, I can't really decide whether it's too Japanese or too Norwegian.
It's a mixture of both.
Yeah, it's a mixture. That's why I watch a lot of European and Japanese movies.
In this shot, I took off my pants.
Why? Was this the second snail you killed?
No, it's the same one. I killed her brothers.
This reminds me of Prometheus.
That's like a cosmic horror story.
Yeah.
So yes.
We love you, Lucy.
Yeah.
For many reasons, apparently.
And there we go. Hey, that's
Nice.
me.
Hello, Anthony.
Name, go. That's my name once.
That's my name twice.
And that's my name.
That's your name.
Ah, Alex.
Dance of Elves.
Yeah.
Music.
Hey.
All right.
Hrag.
Nice.
So guys, what do you think?
I like it big time.
I really like it.
Personally, like, I don't know. It had like this really nice feeling. The acting was really dead,
Yeah. Yeah.
extremely dead, and had a much better than Lawan.
We all had that problem.
We're sorry, Maya.
There's a there's a reason for that.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
explain that later.
Yeah.
Just
Sorry.
The acting.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll explain that.
Okay. At one point, it does fit that ambience, but not completely all the time. The transitions are great. The intro was, I think, my favorite part, especially, and later on in the film when you have that reverse shot of the smoke. And the coloring is something like, yeah, you know, it's really great. Aesthetically, it's something that I'd enjoy watching over and over. Concept-wise, like you can tell some things in the concept, yeah, you can tell, you know, it's a bit apocalyptic, and at the same time you can't. You can't tell that, but that's as much as you can tell from the story. You won't be able
It's
to
like
tell.
a mystery.
Yes and no, yeah. Okay, a mystery is something that, you know, is puzzling you because you want to be able to figure it. This is more limited at one point. Like, you know, it's like, okay, very apocalyptic, very dark. Oh, this is nice. Yes, there are a bit of mysteries in it, especially when you see the figures on the walls. But then you go like, but why? Yeah, it stops there. No, a mystery for me is sort of a puzzle that you can see generally why, but there are a few pieces that are missing. Here, it's like there are a few pieces of the puzzle and the remaining is missing. يعني كلها كبيرة ناقصة.
There's
But
a reason for that too.
I figured. But aesthetically, it's very nice.
Dago.
All right. My opinion on the whole thing. I love it visually.
Thank you.
It is visually one of the best student films I've ever seen. I
Thank you.
have to admit this.
Thank you.
All right. Damn. Where can I start visually? I'm serious because like there's so many shots that are just exquisitely beautiful, and it's not just that. It's the fact that every time I see a shot, I feel like it's correctly placed, and it's
Exactly.
just the
It's
right
like
colors.
framing.
Yeah, exactly. The framing is fantastic in my opinion. It is wonderfully done, and I love it visually. Sound-wise, I extremely enjoyed it. Especially love the music. Thank you, Hrag. Especially by the fact that it was so mesmerizing the entire time. Especially by the fact that we're looking at this girl is being mesmerized by something the entire time. I have to admit, these were very, very strong points on you, Bess. There's only one thing I didn't get. That's the story. هقولك الصراحة ما فهمت كتير. ما فهمت. I might as well tell you إنه ما فهمت شيء. عرفت كيف؟ So, only thing I understood is apparently a bomb went off and an earthquake happened. About then some people came to check it out. Is that
Exactly.
That's
So
basically
in my film, the vest they're wearing, it's supposed to tell like their authority. They're coming from a hierarchy or something. So when she breaks the rock, she should appear like a geologist or something.
Yeah, that came off to me as well, especially by the fact that she was looking at rocks and putting it away. Yeah.
What didn't help me is that I've changed the script on location, so it was like many things changed.
That-
Lucy Saad.
Great.
Yeah, and just knowing that fact actually really
Yeah,
great
you-
because Lucy
in
Saad?
which case,
Oh, well, great job,
you-
Lucy.
Yeah, you did it.
First year, and she accepted at 10 p.m., 10:30 p.m. actually.
Yeah, no, you never see such things usually. Usually it's more like la.
Yeah,
So,
she's
Yeah,
so
modest
especially that
and
she's- yeah.
she's like she has a great personality. She helped me a lot in my film.
good job.
Good job, Lucy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last minute substitutes.
Yeah.
That really has to get its own kind of Oscar.
Plus, the second actress is like a last minute substitute too.
Yeah, they
Oh,
were
yeah,
both
like
last
that?
minute
Yeah.
substitutes.
I think your film is aesthetically really awesome. It's the cinematography is really amazing. I like the coloring and the sound, like Hrag said. But I'm gonna talk a bit about the negatives, more than Charbel and Hrag. I'm gonna say that like the CG work. I know you didn't have a lot of time, but I think you could have done something lot simpler. Like the plane. I don't know why. Can you just tell us?
Well, Anthony, tell him why we added the plane.
No, while I'm talking.
Okay.
All right. And the hand, wasn't it supposed
Which
to
hand?
be when
At
she
the shadows?
The end.
yeah
Yeah.
wasn't that supposed to be a fault in the wall?
Exactly.
Yeah. Why did it move?
Basically, we tried to make the film appear like the manga, but we were limited. So in the manga, actually, the girl enters the fault, like she gets absorbed by the fault, and,
Oh,
and
okay.
in the
That's
fault,
the same shape of her body.
on the fault, she gets distorted and cracked, and she disfigured. She becomes something else. Like, and on the other part of the fault, she becomes a monster actually.
Okay.
And it's supposed to symbolize what human beings go through in life, like we get shaped and molded, and we lose our identity to become something else because to support ourselves in life. So that's
Okay.
the message of my film. But we were limited because time to show the film at university. Plus, it would take a lot of resources to build something to make Lucy like get absorbed in the fault and stuff. So we had to make something else. So we made the shadow, like the fault had a shadow of her, and
Oh,
she
okay.
would absorb her.
I would love to say that this was one of the best shoots I've ever been to.
Thank you, man.
Very fun.
You were fun
Uh,
too.
It was a lovely shoot, very easy, except sound-wise. Let's start with the
It
plane.
was hard.
Yeah. He actually
it's
has to-
not our fault. What
Yeah.
happened?
There was a
elaborate.
plane roaming the area,
Yeah.
and it would not go down. So
Actually, I think it went down and another one replaced it.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's like
So,
fuel.
There was this
Who wrote
plane.
that?
There was this plane all this time.
You could
So I
make
told,
a PUBG film of if you want.
so I told George, dude, we have to either find the plane and shoot it just to make it more justified, or we're gonna have to add one in post. He's like, yeah, I'll add it in post.
I add it in post.
So-
Everything. Add it in post. We'll do it in post, guys.
That's why I had to go for Foley for the whole film. The sound was amazing there when he went up, but after that it just went to hell. Other than that, the editing is lovely, the image spectacular. I'm not going to talk about the acting because I went
we know,
through.
We know it.
Yeah,
We know this.
I went through with the problem with you. I went through with looking for the actors, directing them, especially because as the sound guy, I need their full
Tonality.
potential. I need the best tone that they can give. I need the best articulation, which I did not get. It's normal for a last minute substitute. I mean, they don't know the script. They don't know what's happening. They don't know the story. They just have to recite everything, and they didn't have time to do that. So I'm not putting the blame on anybody. Stuff happened. Now, with the acting thing, in my opinion, that's what weakened the film a bit. But we're not blaming people like this is your fault, but stuff happens.
Basically, I think it's my fault because I should have been looking for actors who like know about mangas and stuff. like maybe actors who are knowledgeable in the Japanese culture.
You want to say the name of the
No.
previous actors?
No. Bale.
Alright.
Sex
Just
actors?
Huh?
actors?
The previous
No,
actors.
Yeah, actually,
I don't know, I
it's
just wanna see
my
if-
fault that I don't know a lot of actors.
Yeah.
I know a lot about the OP, about editing, about coloring, about all that stuff, but I don't know a lot of actors. That's one of my weaknesses in cinema.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not just that. You, as your job as an engineer, which is being the OP and everything like that, it's not really your job to know as many actors as you should. Like,
What, in your opinion, is more like method acting, like for people to just know
Okay,
more?
method acting is like an actor who lives the character beforehand, before starting the role, during the role, every day
Off camera.
of camera. He puts himself in the shoes of the character physically and emotionally until the film ends. That's method acting. And like in Lebanon, we don't have that. Like we have musalsalat acting in Lebanon.
It's rare.
Now, the main problem with this is the lack of acting courses, and most of the time when you take an acting course, it's by a veteran in Lebanese series, because I'm not going to say cinema, I'm going to say series.
Who?
Uh,
Mujbara?
no,
not
not necessarily
just-
him,
okay,
any,
okay.
anybody related to Lebanese series,
Yeah.
and they all stem from the same person. And they just tell you, say this, say that, say this, say that. They don't tell you, live
They like
this.
fast shooting.
Yeah, they like quick
if-
shoots.
If you shoot like in 10 minutes a film, wow, you've shot a film in 10 minutes. No man, cinema takes time.
Exactly.
But fucking series, it's like أنا خلصت الشot ب 5 minutes. And,
Yeah, it turns into a competition, and that's what and how you end up with bad acting. Now, you can go for method acting, you can go for the Chekhov method, you can go for any type of acting. You can go to any acting school, but
go with the Grotowski method.
Yeah, you
just
can-
like
oh.
scream like an animal or something.
yeah, and just run around,
Yeah.
just run around until you're sweating everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have these in workshops, and they cost a fortune. So nobody's gonna
exactly.
willingly go take them unless they have money burning a hole in their pocket, or they really want to do this. So what happens is you end up with the same kind of acting,
Yeah.
and especially for first year students, they have just an acting class. So that's the whole problem.
And it's not acting for cinema. And they are learning in cinema acting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
acting.
Yeah.
The problem, you can see it in, I think, all the short films, not in only mine. Like
It's everywhere.
everyone.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere on the TV, on the big
Yeah.
screen, on everywhere. Everything that has to do with the Lebanese acting method so far is just that.
There's no movement.
There's no movement. Keep your arms straight.
Yeah.
It's like Irish folk
sitting
dancing. at
every
some
time,
point, you know?
sitting like شو عملت اليوم and sit like there's no activity in series. There's nothing.
Yeah, please avoid it, and avoid radios and radio commercials.
حياتي؟
ايه حياتي؟ وين السيارة؟ ما بعرف حياتي، بس رح انزل على بنك عودة. مع سبرينج اكاونت تبع بنك عودة، صار فيك تنزل السيارة على الجراج. We're not sponsored by Bank عودة.
No, we're not.
That's why على
You
بنك
wish.
it's gonna be هيك.
You wish.